Let's take another interior walk around this time. We are outside on our 2013 ML350 BlueTech diesel. One owner, 85,000 miles since new. One thing I love about the having MB Tech's interior is that it looks absolutely the same beautiful condition now as it did when we bought it new 10 years ago. Just really holds up well, and we constantly get compliments on our Mercedes leather. Of course, it's not really as the movie goes, it's better than leather, it's MB Tech's. But really one of the special things about this car is that it has a very rare option in this wood leather steering wheel. This wood ties in really nicely to the trim that's throughout the car, and just gives it a nice luxury feel. Something that's also a nice option is this Parktronic that I'm sort of pointing out to there. Parktronic is great for pulling in and out of tight parking places. It will actually parallel park for you. I've only done it a couple times, as much for novelty, but it works very nicely if you're not a frequent parallel parker, and it certainly keeps your wheels in good shape. We do have dual-sided heat control as well as heated seats. One thing we don't have in this car on purpose is we don't have nav. I actually sold Mercedes-Benz's during this vintage, and the number one complaint on mid-2010s Mercedes was a nav system. And so what we do is use Google Maps, and I have this custom-made phone holder, customize it so that it fits nicely within the, you still make use of the controls. And Google Maps plays through the car speaker, so it works very nicely. A lot of storage room. There's a USB port in there as well. Nice glove box, etc. So let's also take a look at some other features on the car. Of course, it has the moonroof, tilt and slide back. The back seat is rarely used. It's in excellent condition. Ton of room back here as well. And by the way, all the floors, front, back, and the cargo area is all protected by WeatherTech. And if you have never folded flat ML seats, they're super easy. I'm doing this with one hand, and it's that easy. One hand, maybe, and an elbow putting it back up, and easy peasy. There is one flaw on this car, and that is right there. It is hidden when the headrest is down, which is how we normally keep it. While our kids are grown up, during COVID, we moved out to the country, and in the course of moving back from the country, my wife had her makeup mirror on the back seat, and that actually was a reflective mark from the mirror, but it's really not very well noticeable unless you're looking for it. I don't think a spare tire has ever been on the ground. Really good shape. Other concerns, I don't know what's bad on the car that looks otherwise just absolutely excellent. We do have dog bars in here which come with the car, and you can see where they're compressed in, and you can see the marks in there. Unless you're looking straight up, it doesn't really bother me. Hopefully it won't bother you either. And then speaking of the dogs, one of them was a Labrador Retriever. Wonderful dogs, and they do shed. I did my best to remove the dog hair from the car. There are some oddball hairs here, but I think they're manageable. If they really bother you, then there's always, I guess, a professional cleaning. This car has always been garaged since new. Dealer maintains this new. It's never been an accident. It's how you'd want a car to be treated. If it needs something, it gets it. This is my wife's vehicle. We really were torn on selling this thing. We have replaced it with a new X5 M50, because who doesn't need 520 something horsepower? But we love this car. It's been absolutely wonderful. It's in terrific shape, and I know you'll enjoy it.